if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Remember how you held me then? Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I go to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep you? They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. You won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall back
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Seas, oh, you meant the world to me.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, what you do, and it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. This is the host Dinker Chaudhary back with a live stream of another match on CriticalX. This will be the first match of the day with a lobby of 72 players and a total of 20 teams. We are going to go in an angle. Let's see what the match will bring for us this time. The flight path starts on the southern side of Hospital, finishes off on the southern side of Novoripnoy. So a horizontal flight path to start with, and it has taken a completely southern shift. So teams who wanted to go towards those northern locations, they will have some issues going towards Severny, Stralber and Kamishki. These are the kinds of location that teams will have to do a lot of work to reach. Anyways, Yasnaya also looks inaccessible to me, so I guess there will be some competition going towards Yasna as well. Let's see if some squad will be taking that Pochinki drop. Watertown has always been a location where teams have actually wanted to go, and we have had some early fights in Watertown. Let's see if that is going to happen this time as well. Team 14 on the other hand, they are heading towards Ruins. They are crossing Ruins right now, and I guess they're heading towards Watertown as well. So there will be a battle in Watertown as we have seen in the past few matches as well. Team 19 and 14 making it to Watertown. It will be a 3v3 fight to start with, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check the players of Team 19 as well. Actually, there are only 2 guys standing, so this is a 3v2 fight to start with, where team players coming in from Team Elixir will be fighting with the players of Team 19, who are only 2 guys standing. And if you talk about Team 19, they all the 3 players are coming in from the same clan, so it is going to give them a better synergy to start with. So this is still a 3v2 fight going against the team of Team 19, and Abhi still he took the drop of the central stage in this area in Watertown, where you don't have that kind of mobility as compared to other locations where you can move easily. If you talk about these locations in Watertown, it does create a lot of trouble while moving from one location to another. Ninja on the other hand, he is having a luck of gold right now. He has got an AKM right in front of him as soon as he dropped, so now he can do a lot of damage to the players of Team 19, who are still looking for some information, who are still looking for some guns. On the other hand, the other players from Team 14 have already started to do some damage to the players of Team 19, where Legend is down and Buto has an AKM as well. So I guess loot is enough in this area, because the teams are getting some early guns to start with. Buto will be trying to go for the revival, but that revival will be very hard to pull off, just because Team Elixir knows that they came in with only 2 players. So if they get rid of 1 player, that will be the end of them. Game Ru coming in from the right hand side gets rid of Buto as well. Game Ru with that UMP45, he did kind of dominate this game from the starting. He had a very good angle. Southern Ali, thank you so much for joining the stream. Which Gaming YT, welcome to the stream. And Sonu Tandi, welcome to the stream as well. Let's talk about team number 3. If you talk about team number 3 right now, they are, I guess they are 4 guys standing. I'll have to check that. Yes, they are 4 guys standing. I'm having a little high ping to start with for some reason. I don't know. But let's talk about team number 10, RN squad. And I'll have to just get some cold water, guys. 1 second, guys. I'll have to cool down my phone for a little bit. Alright guys, I have got the liquid cooling up and running for me, and let's talk about the match that is happening right now. I hope that you guys are enjoying it, the early phase of the match. And 3-1 Aman on the other hand, it's a knock on ABS, so ABS is also starting on a very good level. Team DS is one guy down. RN Skull gets a confirmation on Team DS trying to keep use of a pan, so I guess pan finishes are coming to the trend right now, since we have been seeing these kinds of pan finishes in PMWL as well. Dark Ratchet gets a confirmation on Gen X. Ash should be one of those guys who can just pull in those grenades, and he can make good use of those grenades in the time. In the meantime, Team 21 are also going one man down, and 3-1 squad in Milta. This time they are doing a lot of damage to the players of Team 21. Team 21, all the three players are stuck in the warehouse, which can be a cause of concern for the players of Team 21, as Team 8 has started to rush in. Aman has a very good angle on the left hand side. Hacker might be spotted as well. Hacker is also trying to get that off angle for his squad. A grenade comes in from Fardeen, gets a knock on his squad only. Actually, Fardeen knocked one of his teammates out, and that will be the end of that squad, and 3-1 will get rid of the following squad. They have got a total of 3 kills. Nishant finished off Fardeen, and I guess that was self-nade coming in from those players. They had that fight, they had that 3v4 fight to start with, but they did a nade on themselves, and that put that fight into a 2v3 situation. And after that, N31 made quick work of the squad to actually make it to top 18. Let's get back to Team 20 as well, as they are making their way to safety. They are making their way to the smaller compounds near to farm area. Epic Boost will be the guy to loot these small houses, and after that he will make it to safety. Anyways, Team number 9, they are in Rozuk right now. They are in no mood to pick up a fight at the moment, just because they need to loot as quickly as possible. Genix Snaky OP on the other, Shaky OP on the other hand, gets a knock for his squad as well, and that will be one more player going down. This fight is happening in smaller compounds near to the Milta factory, and it is Team number 22 who are on the receiving end, with Rachit going down really early in the game. Team 11 will be trying to look for some more frags. Team 22 on the other hand, as they have already got one of their players down and out, they will be looking for some more information. They will be looking for some good game from here, just because they are low on health, they are low on loot as well, and they are lone players as well after the fight that they have lost. They have lost already. They have lost Rachit in the process of going out from here, in the process of looting the smaller compounds. They have got rid of one of their own players, so now they need to be very cautious of where they are taking the fights. They need to be very cautious of where they are heading. Hemant Chaudhary, thank you so much for joining the stream. ADH, he's here to support ADH. I have seen ADH play in my T2 customs as well. Let's see how well they will do in this one. Hawk on the other hand, they are in Rozok, so they will be enjoying the luxury of being inside the circle for the time being, and Rozok is one of the prime locations in this circle, just because Team number 14 will also try to close in on the distance. They took the drop of Watertown. That drop did work for them. They got rid of one squad, and they got a total of 2 kills there, and now they have started to look for some vehicles. They have started to look for some more houses to loot, and after that they will start to get a more decent position in the circle. Team 7 on the other hand, on the complete northern edge, which is Severny, they will be looting this part, and Severny was very far away from the flight path, so I guess they used some vehicles to actually make it to this location. And coming to this location, I guess it is going to work for them. It is going to actually give them some good kind of loot. If you look at Nitish right now, he's having some good loot for himself. They have some scopes as well to start with, so I guess they will be taking some mid-range fights as well as the match progresses, as the zone progresses as well. EC on the other hand, they were in the farm area, they were in the surrounding areas of Milta as well, but now they have started to move in towards the center of the circle, as they would like to play centerish. ADH on the other hand are on the left hand side of Yasnaya, and the left hand side of this area as well, and they are on the eastern side of Rozok right now. And if you know, Hawk squad was completely inside Rozok. There were 4 guys standing in Rozok, so I guess ADH might engage in a fight with them if they actually make it to that location. They have a total of 2 vehicles, so they have got some good utilities to start with, but will they be able to make good use of it? Will they be able to put these utilities to good use, and get some damage done to Hawk squad, which are 4 guys standing, who must be having a good synergy with each other. And I guess one of the players from Hawk is trying to get some information on this compound, and as he has seen those 2 vehicles, and he has also seen the players of ADH, he might be able to give them a lot of damage. Hawk is still not giving away his position, but he's trying to spot the players of ADH. He's still trying to get some information on them. I guess he will be able to get a player or two knocked out here, just because ADH Venom and ADH Ego, they don't have any kind of information. And Hawk QP on the other hand, he's having a very good eyes, and he's having a very good attention on these players. Venom has already started to move away from here. Ego also trying to make his way out of this compound, and now it is up to Akiopi if he wants to take a shot. I guess it is no use taking these shots right now, just because the players have already moved to safety. And finally he has tried to take some shots, but I guess it is too late to do any kind of damage, to take any kind of knocks on these players. Can you show Elixir? I was showing ELXR only. And actually Team ADH is really interested in this fight, as they have started to move back. They were going towards safety, they were very safe to start with, and they managed to get away from here. But ADH Venom coming back, and he has parked his vehicle at a very terrible position, and this terrible position can land them in a little bit of trouble. But anyways, bad call coming in from the players of Team 16, but they have finally started to fight back. They have finally started to throw some bullets back to the players of Team 9, and this will be very important, very important for one of the players from ADH to fall back, because Venom was getting shot at, a lot of bullets were thrown on him, and he was getting damaged. So it was up to the players of Team 16 if they wanted to take some shots on them, if they wanted to suppress the rush that was coming in from the players of Hawk. One of the players from Hawk has started to flank towards the left hand side, and that flank angle can actually add up to their angles, and maybe they will have some nice view on the players of Team 16, and maybe we'll see a knock or two from Gubber, who has completely flanked towards the northern side of this compound. And after coming in from this side, he will have a decent angle. And now you have some players on these I guess yes, they have surrounded the players of Team 8 from two sides right now. ADH still has some information on these players, but I don't think that the northern flank is visible through them. And if they are aware of the fact that one of the players from Team Hawk has already gone towards the right hand side, Shadab still looking for some more information. Three players from Hawk are on the top ridge. They are doing well to suppress the rush. They are doing well to process the information that is being provided by all the players. Akiopi has started to flank towards the left hand side. Pasha and Jarvis still holding the center, trying to get some kind of damage done to the squad, and both the squads are actually interested in this fight. TC on the other hand gets a vehicle explosion done for their squad. They have got a knock, I guess, on the players of Team 3, but that confirmation might arrive as well, just because if you look at the knock, he is completely isolated from the squad. With team number 11 coming in from the left hand side, it can be a cause of concern for the players of Team 3. They have started to pull in some smokes, they have started to make some cover, but Benton might be spotted. He might go down in a little while. Team number 11 coming in from the top left side, they will be trying to do some damage as well. Team ES Charlie, he might be able to take some shots on Vicious, and he can be the guy to get a knock or two for his squad. Team 3 on the other hand, they have risked themselves to get a revival done on their player, but if a red zone bomb comes in and on them, that will be very harmful for Team 3, because they will get two of their players knocked out, and that will be a 1+1 offer for the other squads. They might get some confirmations there. Team number 11, they are acting as a third party here. They have completely got full control over this high ridge. Vicious on the other hand gets a knock on one of the players of Team 3. ES Charlie, he has been knocked out at a very unorthodox location, very off location, and this knock can actually can be converted into a kill. Now he is finally going down, and ES Spidey also gets knocked out, so it's trouble for team number 3 as they are going down player by player. Two of the players are knocked out. They need to keep get their player up and running as quickly as possible, because as team 20 has already got those two knocks, they will start to rush in as they have a number of vehicles. Yes, they have at least more than 3 vehicles to start with. Let's get back to TC, who have rushed in, and they are rushing in completely. They are committing to this fight, but one of the main things that can be that can go against this squad is team number 11 is on their backside. They are interested in this fight as well. AKM spray comes in from epic boost, unfortunately doesn't connect even one bullet, but the other player has rushed in completely. He will get rid of Benton. Team ES Spidey, ES Charlie goes down as well. Let's look at Flash, who's at a completely different angle, and one of the players from team 3 is sharing the building with players of team 20, but he has not healed up till now, so that might be a cause of concern for them as well. Spidey UP needs to heal as quickly as possible. He has started to pop in that health kit, and this health kit will take him to 75 health points, but Charlie is bleeding out really quickly. He will be flushed. Team number 11 now finally they have started to join in this fight as well. They have started taking shots. Let's see if those shots will come in handy for them. Team Yashale bleeding really quickly. Flash will need to take some steps to actually get a revival done on him, and Yashale will get confirmed. Epic Wave will be confirming that kill. And now team number 20, they need to rush in, they need to commit to this fight as well, since this is a 1v3 fight going in their favor. They need to not elongate this fight for a long time, because team number 11 is still on their backs and they have started to close in on the distance. Now they will be starting to rush in on them, as they know that both the teams will be damaged to some extent. And one of the players, Epic Bush, he has a very good angle, and yes, he gets spotted, but he was trying to do a low toss grenade. He gets knocked out. Spidey OP will be going in for that confirmation as well, and he has managed to confirm that player. Flash on the other hand, he has tried to fall back, he has tried to go away from here, since he knows that there are many teams fighting there. N31 on the other hand, they have started to rush into that fight as well. N31 Nishan gets rid of one more player. It's team 20 who are being damaged to some extent by a total of 3 teams. M31, that was a long range spray coming in from the southern side of that compound, and they got rid of another squad, another player actually from team 20s. Now team number 20 is down to 2 guys. B2C Hawk gets knocked out as well. Team number 11, they wanted to take advantage of that this fight which was going on in this compound, but the teams who were taking this compound, the teams who were fighting it out here, one of the players managed to get away from here, and the 2 players from team TC are still here, but they haven't gained much. If you look at their kills, they have got a total of 3 kills to start with. Flash also gets confirmed by one of the players from Hawk, so that was end of another squad. Let's talk about team 20, who have got a total of 3 kills, but they have also lost out on 2 of their players in the process. So I guess 2 to 3 trade is not one of those trades that you would want to get in the early phases of the game, because this is only the 3rd circle. We are only 15 minutes into the game, so these teams need to have a lot of numbers in the final circles of the game. CriticalX is trying to pop in a grenade, but unfortunately that grenade won't connect. M31 Aman on the other hand gets another shot connected to the players of team 4 this time, and he will get that confirmation as well. Rayquaza is still in the frame. He will get knocked and confirmed at the same time. Team number 11 is down by 1 guy. Ashiopi was confirmed really early into the game. Hawk and company still surviving. Team B2C it is, who are trying to survive in this area. Genex Shaky OP, I guess it is, who has a very good angle to his name, but he hasn't actually put that angle to good use. Raj on the other hand gets a knock on one of the players of I guess we'll have to see where they have taken the knock. Canikas on the other hand trying to take a spray. Hawk on the other hand gets a knock on ADH as well. So ADH is going down player by player, and I guess it might be the end for them. On the other hand, we have players from team RN trying to take that spray. RN Wizard still surviving, and he's using Scarl with 3x scope, and on the other ridge we have team Hawk standing in with 4 players. Genex Nikiopi gets a knock on TC Vicious, and that might be the beginning of the end for Team TC, just because they only had 2 players standing, and as soon as one of their player gets knocked out, it will be very hard for them to actually defend this compound. Actually, they have got that revival done really quickly, so that was very swift and fast coming in from those players. M31, they are down to 3 guys, and they have already got 5 kills to the name. So I guess this is the kind of trade you would want to have in the early phases of the game. You've got a total of 5 kills, you have only lost one of your players, so you can still go into the final circles with 5 players standing. Let's get back to ALXR, who are in a very close proximity to the players of Team 7. ALXR, they got 2 kills in Watertown, and now they're trying to show some good reflections to get rid of Team KOD as well. KOD went to Severny, so this is the kind of rotation you would want to see from these teams who want to take a complete extreme rotations towards Severny, because Severny was very far away from the flight path, but still they made it to that location. So I did expect them to play on the northern edge of the map, and they have been doing that. Luffy on the other hand gets knocked out by TM Ghol, so Team Mercenaries are also coming back in the game very strongly. Ghol gets a knock on one of the players from Team 7 as well. So I guess Team 7 was taking fights at 2 edges, and now it's down to 2 of the players from Team 7 will get knocked out and confirmed as well. On the other hand, we still have 2 players surviving in this compound, where they're going to go up against the players of Team Elixir. And if Elixir is reading the kill feed, or if they're reading the the kill feed that is going on the left hand side, they will know that KOD is down to 2 guys. They will know that yes, this team is completely split, and they can take advantage of that. And they are in the 3-story building where you can easily connect grenades. And Triun Khalnak on the other hand gets a knock on B2C Witcher as well. KOD Nitish is in a very tough situation right now. If he gets knocked out, that might be the end of his squad. Lomet on the other hand, he has a very good angle to his name, but if you look at the top side, I guess there is a squad on his back. It's Team 13, Team Mercenaries. If they can actually come up and get a hold of that ridge on the top side, they can get a few frags here and there as well, because Elixir will be trying to rush in on this 3-story building, because they have an idea where the players can be. Lomet on the other hand can actually get rid of Abhi as well, as Abhi is on the right hand side. Lomet is trying to pop in a molly at that location. I guess there is a slight curve which is not which is actually denying Lomad the view, the sight of Abhi, and if he actually spots him, it will be a very easy knock, because Abhi is also not expecting one of the players from Team 7 to be at that location. But finally both the players changing their locations, both the players going away from the spot that they were in. Molly is being popped in as well. Unfortunately no damage done to any of the squads till now. ALX are not committing this to this fight. They are disengaging, and one of the main reasons for that disengagement was that it was outside the circle, and you don't want to take any fights outside the fourth circle, because if the zone starts to close in and if you get knocked out at that position, there will be no chances of revival. And if you go for a tough revival, if you go for a risky revival, whole squad can get eliminated, or maybe more than one player, more than two players can get eliminated by that kind of move as well. TM Goal on the other hand gets a knock on Choco UAV as well. So Mercenaries Esports giving a lot of damage through Choco Esports. And if you look at Mercenaries, they have a very good top range advantage. RN on the other hand gets rid of a few players from M31, and M31 has been eliminated. So this has been one of the talking points for M31. If you talk about them, they are 4 guys standing. They have got 7 kills to the name, but I was talking about N31, how they had 5 initial kills, but they are not able to continue their game. They are not able to continue their legacy that they have in the starting. They get a few kills in the starting, and after that when they go down into the middle phases, when they go down into the later phases of the game, they get eliminated really easily. So they need to work on that. TM Kava White and company will start to move into the circle, and they are still 2 guys standing. They have got a total of 3 kills to the name. So yes, they will start to move in. Let's get back to Team 17 as well. As they are only 1 guy standing, they will start to feel that pressure as the zone has started to close in. This is already the 5th zone that is going to close in a little while. Team 15 on the other hand, still only a rock protecting that player, and now he needs to move into the zone. This will be the 5th zone closing in, so it will be giving a lot of damage to that player. So we'll have to wait for these fights to cook, and I guess it's over for Novi OP, because he's at a location where he has been spotted. Team 12 is already inside the circle, so they don't have anything to worry about. So they will have their eyes on these players. Zeno on the other hand is very close to one of the players from Team 17, who is the solo player from his squad. Some grenades being cooked by Chocobite. I don't think this one is going to do any kind of damage to these players. TM Cole on the other hand gets rid of Lomad as well. ELXR, they have some information on those players where the fight was happening on the top ridge. ELXR needs to make it to the circle as quickly as possible, because if they don't, then the 5th circle is going to do a lot of damage to them. TM on the other hand, they are on the edge of the zone and they are still taking these fights. Nitish being the only player surviving from his squad, he is in a 1v1 fight against Kebab Whitey. Kebab Whitey will try to get that revival done on his squad mate, and that revival is very hard to pull off because of the reason that this is the 5th circle will start to close in a matter of 28 seconds, and Kyori Nitish still has his eyes set on the players of Team 13. It is going to be very hard for Nitish to actually pull off anything from here. Anyways, Kebab Whitey is still going in for that revival. He is committing to that revival, and now he only has 16 seconds to start with, and since they are on the edge of the circle, the zone will start to close in on them as soon as the zone starts. But I guess they still have 7 seconds. So if they have control over 1 or 2 vehicles, they can make it to safety. Team number 7 Nitish has already started to move into the circle. Now the main concern for Kawawati will be that they need to make it to the circle and without any vehicles, because I don't see, yes, they have a buggy, but will that be enough for them to survive in the circle? Goal gets knocked out again. Gabbar still surviving. He's 13 meters away from the circle as well. Team 10 or 18 on the other hand, they are on the receiving end of some bullets as well. There are 3 guys standing, and Thiraj was knocked out just a while ago. He will get revived as well. Goal will get confirmed. And TM Kawati, actually, if you think like that there was no use reviving that player, it actually denied 1 kill to the other squad. It denied 1 kill point to the other squad. Shinigami on the other hand gets confirmed by RN. RN are still up and running. They still have 3 players standing, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check. They actually are 4 guys standing, and they have a total of 8 kills. So they are leading in this game till now. Deadshot gets confirmed. Beautiful grenade coming in from the players of RN, and RN Esports clutching that fight for their squad. RN Sniper was the guy to pull off that grenade, and he pulled it off very accurately. Anyways, we still have a lot of players surviving in this game, with Alexa Ninja down, and Alexa is down to 2 guys. They will still survive because they have a good, nice little compound to their name. And if you look at this compound, Nitish is the only player surviving here. He has an M762 in his hand, but he needs to make it to the circle, and there are a lot of teams waiting for him. There are a lot of teams gatekeeping for him. But if you look at the 4 houses right now, they are still up for grabs. So if some squad can actually get control over that area, if they can actually get control over that compound, that will be very healthy for these squads who are trying to survive. Team number 18, they are in a very comfortable position, but will that comfortable position get them a chicken dinner? That still remains a very big question in front of eyes. Front of our eyes. Team 12 on the other hand, still focused standing. Hawk cover on the other hand gets knocked out by the grenades coming in from his opponents, and Hawk squad will try to get their numbers up and running for them. Team 6 still surviving as well. Team 12 are still focused standing, but I guess they are inside the circle. Yes, they are on the edge, and the zone has started to close in. So I guess a lot of teams who are on the edges, they will start to get into a chaotic situation right now. Aaron on the other end, Sniper was very low on health, but they will get that revival done on him, and then Sniper will be healing up as quickly as possible. Team 18 on the other end, they have a hold of a very good compound, but if they could have launched one of their players in the left hand side house as well, that could have given them an extra angle, and that could have given them an extra authority inside the circle. Authority inside the circle is very important in these kinds of zones. When there is an urban finish, you still have 25 players and 8 teams surviving this game, and we have a little bit of fight going on the other edge. Sniper trying to pop in a grenade on one of the players of team 10. Let's see if that grenade will connect or not. It has been popped in beautifully, but unfortunately no damage done to any of the players. On the other hand, of the circle, we have a lot of teams fighting with each other, and I guess Cypher, there is no way he can just pull in that grenade and do a lot of damage to these players who are still trying to survive. That grenade can do a lot of damage. Yes, it connects, and team 6 is down to 2 guys, and if another grenade comes in from Cypher, he can get rid of actually 3 players at the same time, because they are all sharing the same building for the time being. And Chocobite still looking with some watery eyes on these players, since one of these players is knocked out. They will try to get that revival, and after that they will start to move in. Aditi still at an off position, waiting for these players to make a mistake, and after that maybe Aditi will try to get some kinds of knocks for her squad. Livid gets knocked out. Aditi trying to survive. She goes for an M762 spray. Unfortunately doesn't connect for the timing. Goes for another. This time connects beautifully for Beast, who knocked out 2 of the players from our end with that beautiful grenade. Aditi committing to this fight outside the circle, this can be very harmful for them, but if Aditi can get rid of all these players, that will be 3 kill points. Yes, a beautiful clutch coming in from Aditi, and she's going for that revival. I don't think that revival is possible. If that zone touches them, it will be going down without any fight, because this is the 7th zone closing in. And Aditi put herself at risk, but she will survive for the timing, so that was very lucky coming in from these players. RN still surviving. They have 12 kills to the name. They have made it top 5, so I guess they are one of the top contenders of the top position in the points table. Game rule gets confirmed by the play zone. Wizard trying to pop in a grenade or 2. Afat also confirmed by the play zone. So play zone did do a lot of damage to these players who were outside the circle. Elixir is down to 1 guy, with Ninja as the only player surviving from his squad. Let's see how far he will go. He has made it top 5, and if you look at the circle, he's 14 meters away from the circle. He's not engaging in any fights as of now, since all the players are on the eastern side of this circle, with Aditi and company on the eastern side as well. RN and team 18, they all are at the same location. On the other hand, we have team 15 slightly at a different position, but they are outside the circle as well. They will need to pop in some good smokes and make their way into the circle, and I guess they are looking for the position where Elixir Ninja is quietly situated right now, so I guess he will be trying to go towards that location as well. Anyways, still we have a lot of game left in this one. We are already 26 minutes down in the game. Ninja will try to heal up as quickly as possible. I guess he cannot afford a heal battle here, just because he's only having 3 health kits, so he needs to at least make it into the next circle, and then maybe he can commit to the heal battle with those 3 health kits, and maybe go for the top 3 finish for his squad. But we still have 10 players alive in this game. Aryan Skull gets knocked out by Playzone. Aryan is down to 1 guy, which is Wizard. Wizard still giving away no information, denying any information to other players. Team 15 trying to make it to the circle. Comrade BTC gets a knock on Cypher, and now team 12 is down to 1 guy, who is Aditi. Let's see what Aditi will bring to the table. 1v1 fight coming in from Aditi. She used the M762 really well in the last one, going for that blind spray. Maybe can connect, but Ronan connects it beautifully. Comrade actually it was who was prone at that location, and I guess one of the teams is out of the game. Anyways, Ninja has made it to the circle, and I guess now he can commit to the heal battle that he was trying to do. And this is the 8th zone that has closed in, and now we will have the final circle closing in a little while. 4 squads inside this small area that we have right now. So, such a big map, but we still have 4 squads in the small area. It was an urban finish, so these kinds of fights were very expected, and we did expect this kind of finish in a match where the circle is closing in these locations where you have a lot of buildings like Yasnaya. Even if you go to a Puchinke finish, even if you go for a Milta finish, these kinds of finishes are very expectable. And you look at this area, 4 squads, and if you look at the health kits right now, team number 15, they have the most number of players alive, and they are trying to pop in some grenades, maybe get some blind frags for the time being. Ninja is very low on health, and the zone will start to close in a little while. But if you ask me, where should I put my money on, I guess it's team 15, just because of the numbers that they are having, and they are also having a good number of health kits. You look at Ron, and he has 3 health kits. You look at Comrade, he's also having 3 health kits, and Zeno must be having at least 3 as well, if I'm not wrong. No, actually he's having 0. So I guess they still have a total of 6 health kits to start with. Ninja only 3 health kits. Team 18 on the other hand, if you look at them, there are only 2 guys standing, but as soon as the circle starts to close in, Parabeast is having 6 health kits, so I guess he will be going in for the kill battle, since he has got all the health kits coming in from Thiraj as well. So team 15 also needs to do this. They need to pass on all the health kits to one guy. So if you look at the situation right now, Ronan will come into the house, he will commit to the fight. I guess looking at his position right now, he's not expected to go for a heal battle, but team Elixir Ninja, he has no way to go, just because he has confined himself in this small place. He committed to this one, and as soon as the circle starts to close in, it will be game over for Ninja. He will start to heal up, because there is no way he can come out of this building and he can go for a fight, because he will be very low if he survives. Man, I don't think he's going to survive for that long. He needs to rotate completely. Ronan has tried to commit to the fight, as the circle will start to close in a little while. Wizard still holding his room in the panic room. I guess he's still in a panic room, trying to pop in some smokes, trying to deny the sight to his opponents, and I guess they have still not exchanged those health kits, and team number 15 is slightly committing to this fight without any healings, without passing on their healings to the other players. Team 18 Thiraj going in for that spray, Prones at the right time. Ronan also trying to go into the fight. Parabeast, and it was actually not a good heal battle coming in from Parabeast. I guess he had a total of 6 health kits, but he wasn't able to put in those health kits, so that Ronan, Navi, OP, Zeno and XR Comrade BDC will get that chicken dinner with a total of 6 kills. Second position goes to team Para with 3 kills. RN squad gets third position with a total of 12 kills. So that was some good game coming in from RN as well. Thank you so much guys for joining in. We will meet after a short break with the next game of the day. I hope you enjoyed. Let's meet after a short break, and let's continue with the second match of the day.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. my love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. More times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. You won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. You're gone, you're gone. It's not lost, you're not lost. You're gone, you're gone. It's not lost, you're not
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. This is Dinker Chaudhary back with a live stream of another game, and this one will be Shannock, and the flight path has taken a western shift to start with. It is a vertical flight path that is on the western side of the map. Teams will start to go at whichever location they want just because it's Shannock, so flight path doesn't matter much. Yes, it does play a little role, but not that much. Anyways, team 17 going towards Hathin. I guess team 20 will start to make it to towards Paradise or maybe those compounds surrounding the Paradise Resort area, so that can be a little bit of drop as well. On the other hand, we have team 15 trying to go to boot camp, I guess. Team 13 going over boot camp to some location. Team 10 and the surrounding compounds of Paradise as well. Team 20 actually didn't want to go towards the main island. They stopped on the Hathin Island, so they will be looting those smaller locations. The orange rock drop actually, they are trying to test it out. Team 15 on the other hand are in a very close vicinity to team 20, so that might fight start in L12. We have some teams going to boot camp, so early fights in boot camp this time. Team 13 got rid of one of those players who came to boot camp. I guess that was a 4v1 fight to start with. That player was trying to pull out something out of the box, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do that. He was finished off by the players of team 13 very early into the game, and now this is team 13 having full control over boot camp. Let's talk about Paradise Resort. Team 10 completely has their control on Paradise. RN Wizard, RN Sniper, RN Adi and RN Skull, or all those 4 players have managed to get to the finals. Let's see how far they'll go. Flash was confirmed in the last game because of falling back. He was trying to fall back from a location. Unfortunately, that didn't work out for him. This time he's going up against some players. He has been knocked out as well. It is Para Squad who did really well to survive in the last game. They managed to make it towards their second position, but unfortunately they weren't able to get that chicken. This time they are 2 players down, and I guess it's Crichton OP who's very low on health. He will be trying to go up for a revival on one of his squad mates, which is going to be Afat. Afat will be revived without any delay, but I guess there's still a lot of trouble in this area with team number 3 closing in on them. I don't think they are completely safe. Hawk Jarvis on the other hand gets a knock for his squad as well, so Hawk is trying to dominate in this one as well, but unfortunately they weren't able to dominate in the last one. They tried their best, but they were finished off because of the urban finish. LXR on the other hand, let's get back to ELXR. There are finally 4 guys standing. Winsome joining this time. Ninja, Gamer and Abhi, I guess they were present in the last game as well. Anyways, Gamero has an AKM and an M16 in his hand with the players of ADH very close to him. This fight might just go against him. ADH Ego is knocked out. N31 Raj is the guy to get a knock and confirmation on him as well. So N31 starting off really well in this one as well. So I was talking about how N31 is a consistent team in the first few circles, but after going into the 3rd or 4th phase, they just choke or they just botch. And that results in them getting not that good finish. They have good starts, but they don't get good finishes. In this one, they are only playing with 3 players, one of those squads who are decreasing in number. I guess we have seen a lot of squads increasing in number. There was a TM squad coming in with only 2 players in the last one. This time they have 4, and there were some more squads who came in with 3 players. It was Elixir actually coming in with 3 players in the last one, but in this one they have 4 players. So I guess N31 is decreasing when it comes to number. Hawk squad is doing a lot of damage to the other squads. If you talk about team 19, they also came with only 2 players in the last one, and now they have team 9 Hawk completely up and up over them. Gabbar might be spotted. This is the time to take the spray. A little late, I guess, but he has managed to get that knock on Gabbar. Will be able to flush him out with as well. Goes for that reload. 1 second, guys. My OBS crashed. That's why the stream stopped for a little while. I'm back, guys. I'm back. No need to worry. It was a small OBS crash that resulted in the crashing of our live stream as well. So team Elixir is down to 2 guys. They will be trying to get that revival done, but Abhi will be flushed out, and Elixir Winsome will be waiting for that revival to come in from Gamero. But Gamero is isolated from his squad. He's at a position where if he exposes himself, he will go down as well. Team number 18 has started to fall back from here. They have managed to get away from this location as well. Team ES on the other hand, there are still 3 guys standing. VH Benton, Team ES Charlie, Team ES Spidey. They have already lost out on one of their players, so they wouldn't want to lose out on another. Gamero has a situation in which he might go for the revival and he might just get it done as well. Spidey OP is not having his eyes set on Gamero, so I guess that revival was possible, but Gamero didn't commit for it, so Charlie will get that his kill. And Gamero, I guess he is not offline, he's not disconnected, but still it didn't commit to that revival, and that will be Team Elixir losing out on 1 more player. Team 3 is on 3 players right now. They have 4 kills to the name. Team 9 on the other hand, Hawk, has started to move towards the northeastern edge of the cycle where Team 6 is already present, and I guess it's Deadly Spray God. Team DS Giant OP on the other hand gets knocked out by Team Kenikes. Team TC is also receiving a lot of damage, and on top of that they are also trying to do a lot of damage to the opponents who are currently Team 17, and Team 20 goes for that vector spray, I guess. I'll have to use my headphones as well, I guess. Team DS is down to 3 guys, and LHP they did really well in the playoff stage, but unfortunately they haven't been able to repeat that coming into the finals. And these are the Gold League finals where if you win you get those prizes, and the whole week you're fighting for this. Only Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all these days you're trying to win the fights, you're trying to get to the finals and do your best in the finals. And this is what we are seeing here from all the squads right now. And LHP Rocky, he is still leading a charge for his squad. ARS on the other hand getting finished by KOD. So KOD also one of those teams who are really strong when it comes to gunpowder. They are 4 guys standing. They have already got 2 kills to start with, so I guess they have started off well. And this time it's the team 21 who are on the receiving end of their wrath, and these are only 2 players coming in from team 7 going in from the right hand side. The other 2 players are still on the left hand side, are still flanking from the left side. They are holding their angle, and I guess they are trying to unite with each other, and after that they will start to move away from this location. Team Spidey OP on the other hand gets knocked out by Game Ru. So ELXR, who are only down to 2 guys, they are still fighting it out. They are still waiting for team 3 to make a mistake, and they're making them pay for it. It's not like they are completely going passive. Team 3, they have flanked completely. Team Yashali goes down by the hands of Choco. So Choco also getting that high ground advantage and putting that high ground advantage to very good use. They've got rid of one of the players from team 3, and now they still have those angles with them, so maybe they can get rid of Ben 10 as well, as Ben 10 is still looking for the players of team 5 who just flushed one of their players. So I guess Ben 10 has something to clear out. M762 with 6x, one of the toughest combinations to control, but let's see if we'll be able to suppress that combo, if we'll be able to suppress that rush coming in from both the squads. Team 14 and team 5, all both of the squads have their eyes set on VH Ben 10, who's you know, living as the solo player from his squad. VH Ben 10 is having only 5 bandages, so he needs to you know, get some more loot, get some more health kits to his name. Ben 10 has an M762 in his hand. He's also having an M416, but I guess the lack of ammo in M416 might force him to use M762 with 6x, which is not a very good call. You will reveal your information, you will expose yourself, and on top of that you won't be able to get a knock as well. So that is what a gun like M762 can do to you in long range. Yes, it is one of the best guns in close range. If you are going in any close range encounters, you would want to have an Uzi or Groza or an M762 or maybe an AKM as well in your hand. But when it comes to mid range or long range, these are the kinds of guns that you wouldn't want to use. Even on single taps it becomes very hard to get those knocks. Shinigami on the other hand gets knocked out by Choco White. So Choco squad, now they have you know, diverted their attentions to the player of team 20, attention to the players of team 22 actually. And I guess Choco White saw that one of the players from team 22 was going in for that revival, so he's moving in, but he's moving in cautiously. He's not committing to this fight, but he's also stopping the players from team 22 from getting that revival done. Rachit gets a knock on White, but the cover fire, the counter fire coming in from the players of Choco will get the job done on team 22 as well. Team 5 is down to 2 guys, whereas team 22 is down to 1 guy, but one grenade from Dr. Strange can get the job done for his squad as well. But he's not going for that grenade, instead he's going for that revival on one of his players. Doesn't seem like the right choice to me, but let's see if he will be able to clutch it for his squad. Cancels the revive, goes for it again, and they need to pop in a grenade or two, just because the whole squad of Choco is only having a cover of a rock. So if you can actually you know, take advantage of that, if you can actually take advantage of the disability that they have right now, they have the disadvantage that they have right now. Dr. Strange trying to you know, still wait for it, but Dr. Strange is rushing in without any grenades, and now he has rushed in. He will get a flush on one of the players from Choco. Void will go down as well. Another flush coming in from Dr. Strange. 1v1 fight, Dr. Strange versus Eagle OP, and Choco has made a big mistake here. They had only 1 player down, but they didn't commit to the fight. They let team 22 revive their squad mates, and now Shinigami will be revived as well. And team 22 actually, you know, they have managed to control this fight really easily. They took full control over this area. They got those revivals done on time, whereas Choco delayed those revivals. And if Choco would have actually, you know, completed those revivals on time, that could have given them a numbers advantage maybe, and that could have been team Choco rushing in on those players. Instead team 22 rushed in on them, which was quite opposite, which I expected. You know, the way I expected the fight to go, it was completely opposite of that. And oh my god, what is Ben 10 trying to do? He's the solo player trying from his squad, and if he explodes that gas can here, that will be end of his squad at 17th position. We are only 13 minutes into the game. We still have a gameplay of 10 minutes left, I guess. M31 on the other hand, still 3 guys standing. 1 kill to the name. I guess it's Raj who is on the high ground. He's trying to locate some players, he's trying to gather some information, but the way he's looking towards, I don't think someone else is going to come from that location. Team 15 might be the squad from get-go to be spotted by N31, but there is no other squad who will be spotted. Team B2C on the other hand, still 3 guys standing, 11 team 11, 3 guys standing, 0 kills to the name, but they have already lost on Gen X Ashiopi in the early phases of the game. And let's talk about team ELXR. They're down to 2 guys, and they made a few mistakes. Ninja is still unclear, whereas Ben10 has already flanked toward the other side, but Ninja still thinks that Ben10 is still at that location. So this is the kind of effect even one player can have on you. You look at ELXR, they haven't moved an inch just because of the fact that Choco was on top of them, so they still think that maybe Choco is on top of them. VH Ben10 was in front of them, but VH Ben10 has a flank completely towards the other side, whereas Ben10 is moving freely. Team ELXR is still unclear of the fact that there is no one in a close proximity to them, so they can just move away from here. So this is the kind of awareness that you shouldn't have. You should have some more awareness. You should be more aware of your surroundings. You should have 2 of your players doing scouting for you, gathering information, and looking at the players where you expect them to be. Maybe they lost out on the track of VH Ben10. They knew where Ben10 was. They still are looking at that location, so they should have kept track of where Ben10 was moving, and after that they should have weaved their gameplay according to that. But right now they are not aware of any team. Choco has been confirmed, so if they were reading the kill feed, they will know that yes, there was a squad on top of them and they have been eliminated completely, so they can go up the hill and maybe get a control over that, and from top of that hill they will have some more information to process. They will have some more information on the downrange side, but right now I cannot see team 14 doing that. Let's see how far they'll go. The zone has shifted from them, so this was expected, even if that would have been an H shift, which is very rare. The edge shift towards the southern side when the zone is completely on the northern side. It doesn't happen in the 3rd or 2nd circle. It was the 3rd circle, I guess, which has popped in on our screens. Yes, it is the 3rd circle, and team 6 completely on the northern side. They won't have much to bother themselves with. M31 on the other hand knocks out one of their own players. I guess he's disconnected maybe. Yes, they are going for the revival, so they are not disconnected. They are just playing it out with each other. ADS, they have the central location, but they have already lost out on one of their players, which was Ego, and now they are down to 3. They have a good compound to their name. If you look at their location right now, they will be in the next few zones as well, until and unless the next few zones take a complete northern shift or complete eastern shift to start with, but they will be in the next circle. That's one of the sure thing that is going to happen. Team 12 not very far away from the next phase of the circle, so they might be in the next circle as well. Team 21 might be engaged by the players of Team 7, so this might be a legendary fight in I guess it's Cam Bravo. Yes, Team 7 has already started to move into its Cam Bravo, and they have a little bit of information on the players of Team ARS, and I guess they flushed out one of the players from Team RS coming into the game. Yes, they are taking some shots. Deadshot on the other hand gets knocked out, and now since Team 7 took those shots, Shihab OP is trying to come back in the game. He's trying to get some more information on the players of Team 7. He has an off angle to his name, so he can use that off angle to actually get rid of the players of Team 7. ELXR on the other hand, they showed very late rotations going into the game. Gameru is the only player starting from his squad. He's trying to pop in a grenade. That grenade looks very far away from the players of Team 22. Yes, it was actually. He wasn't able to confirm that player. Pasha on the other hand gets a knock on Sahil as well. Gameru trying to flank from the left hand side. He has a very good angle to his name, and that angle can get him a knock or two, and he can actually confirm that player who is just being revived. The revival has been completed now, so Team 22 will be up by 3 guys this time, and now this will be a 3v1 fight. I don't think Ninja is going to be revived because the zone has already started to close in, so the only option Gameru has is to fall back right now because he knows that revival will be completed. TM on the other hand, they took the drop of Paradise Sword, but now they are completely they have completely vanished from the game. I guess full squad has been eliminated in no time. In a matter of few seconds they all got eliminated. TC 4 guys standing, 1 kill to the name, so they have done well to survive till this time. Paradise Sword still up for grabs. Flare drop arrived, and I guess it came in with GBS, which is not wanted by anyone. It is the kind of gun which no one wants to use. I haven't seen even one player using DBS in the what do you call it, in customs or in any tournaments or in weekly wars as well. RN 4 players standing. ELXR is down to 1 guy who is going to be Gameru, who is still struggling to make it to the circle. He is trying his best, but unfortunately there are a lot of squads on the southern edge, on the southern side, so that's why there are a lot of squads gatekeeping for him, and he knows that. Team 15 on the other hand, they showed a really good gameplay in the last one, and they are trying to continue in this one as well, but there are going to be a lot of fights when it comes to the squads on the northern edge. Yes, the center is cluttered as well, and 3-1 Khalnayak on the other hand finally coming back into the game. He has got a knock for his squad. Epic boost will be confirmed by Nishant. So N31 they have got a total of 2 kills, and this is the mid game where N31 starts to lose those fights, and this is only the 3rd circle closing in 18th minute. That's That's kind of weird in Shanok. Like Shanok, it's like the fourth circle closing in at this time. But we are 18 minutes into the game. The circle is moving slowly. M31 Raj trying to get something working for him, but this is not going to work. Don't tell me he will just reach on the top and he will defy the laws of physics here. Anyways, unfortunately, M31 Raj spending some time in the middle, but the other two players have tried to move towards the left hand side. They will be trying to grab another angle on the players of RN, but RN will have the eyes up open for the time being, because they will be expecting this kind of flank from this squad. Because if you look at M31, they didn't have any other option. They could have gone from the right hand side or the left hand side of that big mountain that they had in front of them. But right now, M31 trying to make it to the circle as quickly as possible. They know that there will be a squad waiting for them inside the circle. The circle has taken a northern shape. 88 squad still inside the zone. It is the northwestern shift, to be precise, with Paradise Resort still up for grabs, and it has been completely taken by Team 10 from the starting only. They have dominated this area. Team 17, Team 12 in a close proximity as well. We are already I guess 19 minutes into the game. Yes, we are 19 minutes into the game, and we still have 15 squads and 44 players alive in Shanok. So this is kind of rare. I guess the number of players and the time, not the circle. Yes, we have seen 15 players alive in Shanok, but 20 minutes into the game and you have 44 players alive. That's kind of rare. Anyways, the fourth circle has started to close in, and it will close in very quickly. Genex Shakeup on the other hand gets knocked out by Shinigami. Shinigami will try to get that for confirmation as well. Jarvis on the other hand gets another knock for his squad. Shinigami gets knocked out by B2 and Shadab, and just because these players are having different kinds of clan tags, it's very hard to spot these players when there is no mark on the map where the fights are happening. Shakeup has been knocked out. Snakeup actually has been knocked out. There is no way they can get the revival done on him, just because they are very far away from each other. Luffy, I guess it is, who's trying to take some shots as well, and he is also having he's also wanting to go into the circle, because Hawk squad is gatekeeping for him. He's having a hard time making it to the circle. He has popped in some smokes to survive, but will that be enough? BH Benton gets confirmed, and that will be giving us our top 14 squads. Luffy has not made a mistake till now, but I guess Jarvis has his eyes open. He is still looking for Luffy, who has popped in some smokes, and smokes are an indication that yes, there might be a squad or two at that location. Kyori God also struggling to make it to the circle. Kyori God might be spotted. Jarvis might be the guy to knock him out and get a confirmation as well. As the zone progresses, Kyori God has been spotted. God was trying to take a spray. God actually connected that spray, but in return he will get knocked out as well by Choco Bite. It's team number 6 who are giving it back. Actually, Choco is still alive in this one. Choco, I think Choco was fighting it out in the last one. Choco Bite and Deadly Spray God still surviving. Bite is the only player coming in from Choco. XR Comrade BDC gets knocked out as well. Sneaky OP will get confirmed. Para Crichton OP confirmed by Game So ELXR Game as a solo player, he's also doing a really good job to survive, and on top of that he's also gathering a lot of kills. He has already got a total of 3 kills for his squad. If you can actually put in that health kit, and after that he can get a couple of health kits more from that crate, that might put him at an advantage. Yes, he has got a total of 3 health kits now, so there is some hope for ELXR right now. If they can actually make it to the circle, that will be very good for them. Gameru, and he needs to put it back. He needs to put that player back. Anyways, team 16 will be waiting for him. Gameru is trying to put in another health kit, and then he will start to make it into the circle. But I guess ADH has an angle on him. I guess ADH has spotted Gameru, so that will be end for him. ADH Venom getting that confirmation, and now ADH will move into top 11, and now the 5th circle will start to close in after a matter of 9 seconds. Chocobite gets confirmed as well by Gabbar this time. Team 20 trying to take a lot of shots on the players of Team 15, but they haven't been actually they have been able to confirm those players. RN also going down. RN Adi OP is already knocked out. The other players are still waiting to survive for the time being. Adi OP will get confirmed, I guess, if the revival doesn't come in at the right time. Team 17 trying to create some angles. Gabba might be spotted by Wizard, who is trying his best to spot that player. There is Og and 6x. between Wizard gets knocked out on the other side of the map. Dr. Shen gets confirmed by the play zone, and between Shadab is also of the circle, outside the circle, I guess, and he will get flushed as well. He is bleeding out slowly as compared to the zone, and there is a damage done by the zone, and there is a damage done by done when you're not revived as well. So these two damages combined to form a even bigger damage in the 5th circle. So that was not the kind of damage that I was expecting from it. Anyways, we are already 23 minutes into the game, and we are only in the 5th circle of Shanok, so that's very weird. Anyways, ADH 2 player standing. Aaron Skull gets knocked out, and it will be Aaron who had the full control over Paradise Sword. But now the zone has shifted completely towards the opposite side, towards the northeastern side, and TC Vicious has been spotted. But the cover fire from Gennikus will get some damage done to Sniper. Gennikus trying to go in for a grenade, but he needs to put in that very accurately, and he should have put in that a little earlier. That could have given him some more success. Sniper will survive for the time being. He was damaged, but he will survive. 16 Elevate also goes down by Hawk Pasha. Hawk is doing a lot of damage. Hawk is dealing with a lot of damage as well. Pasha gets knocked out by an off angle coming in from the right hand side. I guess it was Aditi who was coming in with that angle, and Aditi is trying to pop in a grenade as well, which can give her 2 confirms, maybe 1, but none got confirmed. And even Khalnak giving in some more damage as well. WP gets knocked out by Iron Wizard. Iron is completely annihilating the other teams in that area, but they are also down to 2 guys, so they need to be really quick when dealing with these kind of fights where they are on the other edges of the circle, where they are on the extreme edge of the circle, and the zone has shifted completely towards the other side. TC on the other hand gets confirmed by the play zone. Gennikus was the last player to go down. Now Iron Wizard is being shot at as well. It's team number 17 who are also trying to make it to the circle, but on their way to the circle they are being engaged by the players of team 10 RN. They still need to cross the road. They need to pop in some smokes as well. On the other hand, we have NLHV Gabbar who is bleeding out really quickly. So I guess team 17 is down to 1 guy who is Hitman. He will be going in a 1v2 fight, but he might be confirmed as well. Anyways, Hitman has survived till now, and a wild spray from Wizard can get the job done for them. The smoke has gone down, and it will stop Hitman as well. Hitman got confirmed, and now we have our top 3 squads. It's RM's Gyro God who has his eyes set on M31 Khalnak, and we have a 25 minutes Shanok. Oh my god, we have 26 minutes Irangle in PMWL, and now we have a 25 minutes Shanok in PMWW. Let's go, guys. N31 is still 2 guys standing, so they have managed to cross that middle game that they have where they get eliminated easily, and now they are trying to spot Gyro God, who hasn't been spotted till now. Smokes were thrown by, I guess, Nishant, who was trying to block the view of the other player who might be on the high ground, and by the use of that high ground he might be able to knock out Nishant. Nishant knew that, so he managed to block his sight, he managed to block his view. Khalnak also trying to flank from the right hand side. Aaron has also made it to the final circles, and this time it's a 2v2 even fight. Gyro God, a smoke being cooked by Sniper, and this grenade being cooked by Sniper can get the job done for his squad. Gyro God gets knocked out as well, so that was a very expected place, and if you are at that location, you need to stop players from coming into your grenade range, because that player was in the grenade range. He gets knocked out, he gets confirmed as well. Anyways, Ronit, Sniper and Wizard still surviving. We are already 26 minutes down in this game. Aditi surviving as the last player from her squad. Team 8 in 3-1 is down to 2 guys as well, so this is a 2v2 event fight. Aditi getting a lot of damage done to her by the play zone, and she will try to survive for the time being, but for how long, that still remains a very big question in front of us. Aditi making it to the circle, but she's having 2 health kits. The RN squad, they have 8 kills in total. M31 on the other hand, they also have 6 kills. They can get a 8 or 9 kills chicken if they manage to flush RN and Aditi as well at the same time. Nishant has an AKM in his hand trying to pop in a Molly. I guess he has some information on Wizard, who was jumping, who is trying to gather some more information, but Wizard will survive for the time being. He's trying to pop in a grenade as well, and this grenade will land in no man's land, and M31 will survive for the time being. RN Wizard trying to get some more information. I guess some grenades coming his way as well. Khalnak on the other hand gets knocked out by RN Sniper, and Aditi still moving stealthily, still not giving away any other information to the other players, and she has made it to top 3, and Sniper might be spotted as well, but Aditi hasn't taken any shots till now. Aditi has the information on Sniper. Aditi knows where Sniper is, but she's not taking any shots. But if Sniper spots her, she will go down. Aditi needs to do it. Aditi needs to take a spray, because RN Wizard is very far away from his squad mate. If she wants to make it to top 2, if she wants to win this one, she needs to knock that player out. Oh my god. Oh, Aditi, what did you do? That she should have gone for it. M3 Nishant will get confirmed, and RN will get that chicken dinner quite comfortably. RN got that chicken dinner with 11 kills. M31 with get second position with 6 kills. Third position goes to Aditi, Gyro God, Zero Cypher, and Livid with 4 kills. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. let's meet after a short break with the second game, third game of the day, third and last actually. So please wait for the results that are going to pop up on your screens in a little while. Thank you so much.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of dancing. Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
this is your host Dinker Chaudhary back with another match, and this time we are going to stream Miramar, the last and final game of the day. The flight path starts from the southeastern edge, to be precise, on the backside of Los Lunas, finishes off at Ruins. So vertical flight path with a slight western tilt. And teams have shown some confidence in the early drops as well. Gyrogor and company going towards smaller compounds, maybe not going towards Porto Price, so which can be a good drop considering that there is no other squad going towards that location. Team 20 heading over to Los Lunas, maybe they will glide over Los Lunas to some other place. ELXR on the other hand, they are looking quite clear that they are going to go towards Los Lunas. They will be the only squad in this location. I guess there is going to be no other squad looting with them. Maybe B2C Hawk and company will be looking at that location with watery eyes. I guess they have not turned towards Los Lunas, they have also started to go over Los Lunas to some other location. Team 22 and Team 11, their drops are conflicting, so they will be engaging in an early fight. Team 18 also looking for some vehicles. Team 11 on the other hand, they have started to maybe go for a vehicle. Shinigami also looking for that vehicle, and yes, we will have some fights going in here with Para Beast going that compound. Rachit will be picked up by the players. I guess Rachit has also got a vehicle of his own, so he will be also moving out of this location. One of the players from Team 18 has started to take some shots. I guess it's Beast who has got that M416 and starting only. He will be spraying Rachit as well. Spray comes in from Beast. He connects beautifully. Rachit is down to minimal HP. He's down to 5 or 10 HP, maybe 15, not more than that, 10 HP actually, and he has managed to get away from here just because of that vehicle that he got in the early game phase. ARS on the other hand gets a knock on RN. So RN, who had a really good last game, they are going down very early in this one, and let's see if they will be able to come back. Let's see if they will be able to fight back in this one. I'll have to look at RN where they are trying to fight it out. And let's go back to Zeno and company. They are in Hasina and El Petron with the players of Team 10. Here we have RN. Adi has been revived already, so it will be a 4v3 fight maybe. I'll have to check that first to confirm it. But yeah, here they are, Team 21. Yes, this is a 4v3 fight. ARS down to 3 players this time. I guess they started with 4 players in the first game, and now they are down to 3 guys. Fodin was the guy who popped a grenade on his own teammate that finished them in the Irangle game. I guess they were 3 guys standing only in that one as well. Maybe one of their player was finished off very early in that angle, but I saw when they were fighting with when they were fighting with N31 in that shed in Milta, they were only 3 players standing at that moment of time. Xenofadine, he has tried to fall back. Tanjir XT also at this location with 40 health points. Team 20 on the other hand are in a very close proximity to Team 15, where actually they are putting rest, where they are putting Team 20 to rest actually. And Kenikas will be revived, but that M16 did a lot of damage to the opponents. They got a total of 1 kill actually, only 1 kill. I thought they got a total of 2 kills, and I guess this fight is happening in La Bandita because I'll tell you why I remember this place, because I was watching PMWW yesterday, and then there was a fight here between Box Gaming and T1. I guess it was where Pime flushed the last pair of T1 at the end, so that's where this place came into play. I didn't remember its name previously, but now I have come to know that this is La Bandita. Even after having only one glance, I can recognize this place because this is a little different from all the other locations as compared to our other locations in Miramar. Anyways, health kits being spread. Team 21 are getting some knocks, and I guess Team 21 getting some knocks on them. It's RN who is doing a lot of damage to them. They have already, RN team has started off well. They have already got a knock and confirmation going their way. The other players of RN have started to move in the building of Ferdin. I guess Ferdin on the other hand, Ferdin has started to fall back from this location, and now Team 21 is quite split from each other. One of the players is on the other edge, the other player is still right in front of the players of Team 10, and Team 10 might be able to rush in on one player. After that they will rush in on the other player, and they can get that flush on the players of ARS. So that is going to happen. I guess ARS Tanji is still taking that TPP, maybe looking for some information on these players, and after that he will start to move out. RN still has a very good information. The players from high ground can actually spot the players of ARS. Tanjir actually managed to fall back, but Ferdin still has a very good angle to his name. He can pass on the information. Sniper has been spotted. Spray comes in for Ferdin. Unfortunately, no damage done whatsoever. It was a stable spray, but not that good, not that well connected. Anyways, Ferdin also jumping will get some fall damage done to him as well. and he won't be able to revive his squad mates, that for sure. And 3-1 on the other hand, engaging in another early fight. Let's see if they will be able to confirm that fight. ADH taking the drop of Picaro this time. They are taking very harmful drops. They are taking very brave drops to start with, and these brave drops are, I don't know if they are working for them, because they have already lost out on one of their players without even getting one kill. So I guess ADH is going to go down without making a mark on other teams in this week, in this version of Weekly Wars. And 3-1 as expected from them. They have started well. They've already got that one kill. ARS Tanjeer and Fardeen gets finished as well by RN. So another team going down, and some energy drinks coming in for Nishant from these vending machines. Choco also losing out on one of their players, but they have a frag as well. They fragged out one of the players from team ADH, I guess, if I'm not wrong. It was team 16 on the receiving end. Venom also trying to fall back, but he might be spotted in the process of falling back. This is what I was talking about. You cannot just fall back without smokes, without any cover in this place where you have 3 teams in total. And if you're willing to fall back, I don't think you should come at a drop like Picaro where you expect teams to come, and then at the last moment you want to fall back. You are just showing yourself as a kill that can be easily taken, and that kill was easily taken by the players of M3-1, that was for sure. Team 16 on the other hand, they have 0 kills to the name. They have already lost on 2 of their players. Shadab still in Picardo, and I guess Ego has managed to fall back from here. Ego also has a vehicle to his name, so maybe he can come in, pick up Shadab, and move away from this location as quickly as possible, because this is not the best location to be at. If you talk about one of the players from ADH, he is also having a vehicle to his name. I guess he can take that vehicle as well. VH Penton gets knocked out by his own vehicle, so we'll have that thing to cater to as well. That vehicle is actually up for grabs, and Shadab can get that vehicle and maybe move towards his teammates. That can be a teammate, that can be one good thing going their way. The zone has taken a central shift. No problems whatsoever by the zone that has formed on our screens right now. It has taken a central shift, and even if the next zone takes a hard shift, it won't be a lot of trouble for the other squads, because most of the squads are already inside the circle, with the exception of team 7, team 20 and team 12. They will make it to the circle as well. And 3-1 on the other hand, doing a lot of damage to the other players. They are in Picardo. They have been picking up some frags. Choco squad, they have 2 kills in total. Khalnak gets another for his squad, and now it's time for N31 to rush in, because this is a 1v3 fight right now. Choco UAV, he needs to revive his teammates. He needs to go there. Choco Eagle OP and the other players also got confirmed by a beautiful molly coming in from Raj. It was very accurate, and now Choco is down to one guy who is UAV. What will UAV bring to the table? If you are UAV right now, you must be thinking that I need to fall back. But UAV is looking for a fight right now, and he might get his squad eliminated at this position. That was a very wild grenade, I guess. Unfortunately, no damage done whatsoever to any of these players. Choco UAV will survive for the time being. We'll pop in that energy drink as well. Let's talk about team 16. Shadab still keeping his eyes on that fight, and 3-1 on the other hand, making their way to the last player of Choco, and Choco UAV might be spotted. He has a good angle, he has that high ground advantage as well, but the players will start to rush in now. He's trying to go on the top of the building where Shadab will be having a very nice little angle, and now Shadab can maybe get rid of UAV, who is spotted. Choco UAV on the other hand gets knocked on Nishant, and Nishant, who was isolated from his squad. Now it's trouble for team M31 if Shadab doesn't backstab a Choco UAV. That will be very good for Shadab as well, because maybe UAV can get rid of full N31 squad here. If you look at N31, they are very much split. Raj cannot go up, and Khalnak is still in the same building. UAV has a very good angle, and now he will stop the players of N31 from going into that revival. Khalnak puts himself at risk, and that risk is going to work, I guess. UAV has spotted Khalnak. He's going for that spray, does a little bit of damage, but Khalnak gets knocked out. Oh my god, that is disastrous for N31 squad, and now they are down to one guy. UAV is laying down bodies here in this area with N31 Raj as the solo player from his squad. The tables have turned for them. They did start well, but the only mistake they made was leaving out one of their players at the off angle, and when that player got knocked out, they should have rushed in on UAV. Instead of going in for that revival, they put for reviving one of their teammates, they put another player at risk. Shadab on the other hand gets a confirmation on UAV, so that is going to do wonders for N31 right now, because maybe they can revive all their players right now, and there will be 3 guys standing again. And this is what I was talking about. Shadab acting as a third party in this fight. Nishant survives on minimal HP thanks to Shadab, and I guess Shadab should have waited some more time maybe so that that guy Choku could have caught a flush on the players of M31, and this is what I was afraid of with Shadab at a very high point, with Shadab at a very different angle. He could have backstabbed Choku, and that is what he did. He turned at what point we at one point we were thinking that maybe M31 will get rid of UAV. I mean Choco squad, and then we thought that maybe Choco can now win this fight against M31, but there was a player called Shadab who got rid of that squad, who got rid of Choco completely. With Choco UAV as the last player standing, it was very difficult for him to survive. Anyways, Epic Boost spotting one more player going for that AKM spray. Had it been an M416, maybe he could have done a lot more damage. Maybe Cypher would have been finished, but Cypher will survive for the time being just because of the Bodge spray, just because of the opponent having an AKM, I guess. Anyways, Zero Cypher has started to move away from here, which seems like the right choice to me. His vehicle was very damaged, so there was no way he was going to survive with that kind of damage being done to him. Zero Cypher and company trying to move away from here. All the three players are in the same vehicle. One of the guys is still looking for some survival. TC squad, 4 guys standing. Zero Cypher has spotted those players, so Cypher is still in a lot of danger. Living trying to get himself up. Living tried to get that player up and running for them, but Cypher will be on the driver's seat. No, Cypher goes on the driving seat, so that will be good for them because Livid will be shot at now, and Livid was high on health. If it was a Cypher, he was only on 1 to 10 HP. Cypher would have been knocked out at a worse position, but now Cypher can actually heal himself up, but he's only having 1 health kit, so Livid put himself at risk to maybe survive, but Livid went down. Oh my god, that was disastrous for Team 12. Anyways, they will survive for the timing. Trying to apply some bandages as well. Cypher will be going in for that healing, but he's only having 1 I guess some bandages to spare. One of the players from Team 20 has been spotted as well, but unfortunately no damage done to them. But Zero Cypher will go down, and that will leave Aditi and Gyro God as the only pair surviving from Team 12. The other player has been completely flushed. If you look at Aditi right now, she's also in a very close proximity to Team 10, so maybe Team 10 can act as a spoiler for the squad, and maybe they can get rid of complete Team 12, so that can happen as well. Anyways, we are already 30 minutes into the game. The second zone has started to close in. Third zone is about to form in an while. Anyways, we have seen some good fights happening in this map. Team 13 and 11 are in a very close vicinity, and if you look at Sahil, he is having a very good high ground advantage to his name, and he can put all the players of Team 11 to rest by use of that high ground position that he's having right now. But he has not put that angle to good use because he knew that players were going right down right from that position. That vehicle explosion does no damage to those players, but TLXR on the other hand finally gets a knock. Sahil finally for his body might get another. He needs to pop in a grenade. If he actually connects a grenade from here, that will be massive for his squad, and maybe he will be able to get a knock or two, because this is the kind of trajectory that you can throw at when you are at this high ground position. Sahil is going for that grenade. Will it be the wonder grenade that we are waiting for right now? Spray God gets knocked out, and that can turn the fate for Sahil and company, because they are in the high ground position. Snaky, I guess, will be he has been revived, so he will be healing up as quickly as possible. Another player, Genix Dash gets spotted. M76 to come. Sahil shifts to M4 again, spots another. Doesn't go for that grenade, and I don't know what Sahil is trying to pull off here, because he knows that team number 11 is out there in open. He can use those utilities right now if he wants to survive, and some grenades coming in from the left hand side. But I guess if it would have been thrown by Sahil, it would have made more sense, because he has more information. He has been dealing a lot of damage to those squads. Fury God on the other hand gets a knock on Papi Havan. He will be looking for some confirmation as well, and we have Varnit is live trying to get some information, trying to gather some as well. Papi Havan gets confirmed by Luffy, so team number 7 again coming back in the game. They've already got 2 kills to the name, but no fights after this one. They will be trying to go into the circle, and they will be trying to survive. Team number 13 still outside the safe zone. They are in the blue zone right now. The blue zone will start to close in a little while, so they need to finish this fight as quickly as possible, because they have only 80 seconds, and then after the zone will start to close in, and then the heartbeats will rise and they have nowhere to go. So they need to clear this place as quickly as possible. If they get a knock on Genix SUP, that will be putting them in a commanding situation in this fight, because of the reason that SUP is exposed, SUP is isolated from a squad. So maybe if team 13 can get that knock for them, that will put them in the driving seat in this one. Anyways, team 13, team 11, they are inside the circle, so that is one thing that going in their favor. Some vehicles being spotted by Vernet is live as well, but no shots being taken right now, because of the fact that even if you go for single taps, it will be very hard to connect, and Vernet is actually going for a spray on these players. Let's see if he will be able to connect. Yes, he connects on offer. Now he can go for that confirmation as well, since he's having a very good high ground. Vernet gets another beautiful spray coming in from Vernet, uses that high ground position. Siraj is the only player standing from his squad. Let's see what Siraj will bring to the table. Vernet gets rid of all the 3 players. Amazing spray, amazing stability coming in from this player. He proned down, he connected those shots, and he connected them really well. He got rid of the full squad with the use of that M416, and now finally he's going in for that grenade. And this should have been popped in a little earlier. It is too far away. Anyways, the trajectory was not checked, so he will pay for it. He will be wasting his utilities for the timing. The other players from team number 22, they have already flanked towards the left hand side. Vernet, I guess he had a little angle here as well. M31 inside the circle, so they will be trying to use that inside circle area to actually give some damage to the squad. The third circle has started to close in here, and we are only 17 minutes into the game, so yes, this one is moving really quickly. Are in a very close proximity to team 4, and I guess the fight is going to start. Vernet on the other hand gets a vehicle explosion for his squad, gets rid of some players. Sniper has been spotted. Knock coming into play. Team 4 versus team 10. The knocks and counter knocks are coming into play. The backup has arrived. The backup is running in with 700 Joker as the only player here who can actually fight. Let's see what he will bring to the table. Raj on the other hand gets a knock on dead shot. Sniper gets confirmed by Quaza. Joker is trying to move towards the high ground location, and maybe he can put that high ground location to good use. He has popped in a grenade, but that grenade was not well cooked. Adiop has a very good angle on the left hand side, and Hunter Joker will be flushed in air, and Joker actually connected that grenade on Wizard. So if he would have waited for a little more time, that could have given him an opportunity to actually flush that team out. Skull will be waiting for that revival, and RN will be 3 guys standing again. So they have done well to survive till now. Let's see how far they'll go. Elixir squad rotating completely from San Martin. They will be coming in from the eastern side into the circle. The zone is giving them a lot of damage, because this is the 4th zone, and the damage is too much for them to cater to. Team 13 on the other hand, TM squad, they haven't done well. Team Mercenaries, if I talk about them, they haven't done well till now in this game, so they need to pull off a miraculous win in this one if they want to get to the top rankings. They need to do well in this one. Maybe a 15 or 17 kills can get the job done for them. They have already got 6 kills to their name. They might get 4 more here, so that can put them in a good situation. Sahil gets a knock for his squad, and one more player, Ash OP, has been spotted as well. So if Gol gets a knock on Ash, that will be very good for them. And yes, Gol finally has an angle on Ash OP. We'll get rid of him as well. And now Sahil has been knocked out in counter spray, and Ronin goes down as well on the other side. So team 15 down to 2 guys, I guess, and team 13 down to 1 guy as well. Vernet still surviving, but Vernet will be trying to heal up. The 4th zone will start to close in a little while, so that will be damaging for team 15 as well. TM Gold goes for that blind spray inside the smoke. No damage done whatsoever. Style will be revived, and Vernet has healed himself up. So team 13, they are finally getting that pace, but will they survive till the end? That still remains a very question. Even if they get those kills, will they get the chicken dinner? That is also a very big question. Vernet has a third party angle, actually. That is what we call that. Style gets knocked out again, and TM Goal going for that rush this time, but he's being damaged a lot, but he gets a knock. Beautiful spray coming in from Goal. He goes for another Uzi spray. Does a lot of damage to Shaky, and now the cover fire is required from Vernet, but Vernet is unable to put any kind of damage onto Team 11. Team 11 is going down slowly, steadily, and now Team 11 is down to 1 guy with Witcher as the only player standing from his squad. Goal has provided that information to his squad mates. Vernet is trying to rush in, and Witcher will be confirmed, but Vernet is not able to do any kind of damage to the other players. Witcher versus Vernet 1v1 fight, and that player got confirmed out of nowhere. I guess there was someone who confirmed him. Maybe it was a grenade or something. Team 15 trying to go into the circle. The zone will be giving them a lot of damage when it's still trying to survive. When it has got a total of 6 kills for his squad, and they have a total of 8 kills. ALXR on the other hand on the receiving end of some shots, and ALXR is down to 2 guys. The zone also acting as a third party in this fight. Gameru trying to go in a 1v1 fight against Sahil. 1v1 fight coming into play. Gameru will clutch that and will be going in for that flush as well. ALXR is down to 2 guys with Gameru and Ninja still surviving. Team 3 trying to take some sneaky shots on them. Iron Wizard gets confirmed by Ninja. Wizard confirms Aditi as well on his way to safety. We still have 10 squads alive in this game. The play zone finished off Vernith as well. Team ES, 3 guys standing, 2 kills to the name. Gabbar gets a knock on Navi OP and confirmation as well at the same time. Actually, that was the last kill. VH Ben10 goes for that M416 spray on the players of Team 14, but still no damage done whatsoever. Hawk Pasha gets a knock on Hitman. Hawk squad also, they need to make it to the circle because the circle will start to close in very early and it will be damaging them a lot. In 3-1 still I guess 3 guys standing. They haven't made it to the final few circles. Hawk squad, 4 guys standing. They have got 1 kill to the name, but they have done a lot of damage to Team 17, and I guess they will be able to do another. They will be able to get another. Yes, NH Rocky gets confirmed as well. Now Team 17 is down to 3 guys. 1 player is knocked out. The other player is going in for that revival, but 1 more vehicle explosion can get the job done for Aki, OP and company as well. Pasha needs to rush in as well. Gabbar trying to rush in as a solo player. He will be going up against the other players of Team 7. Hitman has been spotted as well, and the backup has arrived for Gabbar. Hitman still trying to take that spray, trying to connect, but Hitman will get knocked out by Pasha, who had some good eyes and good angle as well to his name. Anyways, NLHP squad has been eliminated completely. Hawk Jarvis gets confirmed on the other end as well. Hawk is down to 3 guys, I guess, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check that. VH Ben10 still surviving with 3+. They have got a total of 2 kills to the name. Jarvis gets knocked out and confirmed at the same time as well. This is what I was talking about. Choco Pie gets confirmed as well. In 3-1 Raj spotting the players of Hawk, but in 3-1 is 1 guy down. Now they need to get this revival done up and running as quickly as possible. 5th zone has tried to close in. Again, a lot of damage will be done to these squads. This is an open circle and most of the squads are in open. That is why we are seeing a lot of confirmations, a lot of knocks coming into play. TC squad, Vicious will be trying to pop in some smokes, maybe get that revival done as quickly as possible. Epic Boost is in a lot of trouble as the squads have started to close in on him. Team 3 trying to get that top ridge, and on the backside, and Flash coming in on the top ridge on this mountain. If he gets knocked out, it will be trouble for him, but he gets rid of Ninja. Elixir Winsome is the only player standing from his squad. He has spotted Flash, but no shots taken till now. Winsome will be spotting Ben10 as well, but will Ben10 get rid of Winsome? That will be very good for the players of Team 3. Winsome going in for that spray, I guess, but he has been spotted, and he gets rid of Flash. He gets a knock on him, but there is 1 more guy coming in from team number 3 at that location, and Winsome is very low on health with Team ES Spidey OP. Maybe he will go for that revival, which seems like the right choice to me. God Genikas on the other hand gets knocked out by a vehicle explosion. Aki OP goes down as well. N31 Khalnak goes down by the hands of Luffy. So team number 7 also coming back in the game, but Luffy goes down by a cover fire coming in from the other players. Luffy gets confirmed as well. Team Alexa going in for those revivals, which were looking very hard, and yes, they are very hard actually. I guess it was Ben10 who confirmed that last player. Yes, Ben10 got rid of Winsome, and that will be the end of Alexa at 7th position. TC Vicious on the other hand gets a knock on Hawk as well. Hawk is on the receiving end of a lot of shots coming in from a lot of teams, but they are inside the circle, so they can maybe get that revival, and some smokes being pulled in as well. They have a wooden hardcover as well, so that will be very good for them. And let's see what will Vicious giving to the table. Vicious might have just gone for that blind spray on that wooden shack, and that could have given him a flush or maybe a knock as well. The revivals are coming in from the players of Hawk. Team 7 on the other hand, they are going in for this revival as well, but the zone has tried to close in, so that will be very harmful for them. Flash on the other hand gets a knock for his squad. Vicious gets a knock on Kyori God as well. Kyori God was just revived. Kyori Nish gets confirmed as well. Lomad will be confirmed in a little while by the play zone maybe. I think yes, Lomad got confirmed by play zone. He was the last player from his squad. Nishan gets a confirmation on Ego, and this will give us our top 4 squads. The zone has started to close in, and we are only 24 minutes into the game, and we already have our 6th circle. Anyways, N31 still 2 guys standing, goes for a spray on Epic Boost. Unfortunately doesn't connect, but one of the players from N31 is still struggling to make it to the circle. Hawk squad has been spotted. Gabbar again on the right ridge can do a lot of damage to the players of N31 if he actually peeks up, and if he actually put in a grenade or 2 in the quarters of his opponents. TC has been spotted. TC makes it to top 3. TC, M31 and Hawk making it to top 3 this time, and I guess Hawk has the numbers advantage maybe. No, actually all the squads our 3-man standing. This is a 3v3 direct fight. The 7th cycle will start to close in a matter of 35 seconds. And after that, we will have our winners of today, 24 minutes and 28 seconds in this game. CriticalX is trying to flank from the right hand side, but M31 is already present there. He might be putting himself at this with an M16 in hand. He needs to, you know, shift to a better gun. He needs to shift to AKM. Yes, he has an AKM, and he just delays the rush a little, but TC Epic Boost goes down as well. Vicious still surviving, but Vicious will go down as well. Epic Boost got confirmed. Now Team 20 is down to one guy with M313 guy standing. This is going to be a very hard nut to crack. 1v3 fight. Raj heals himself up, and now it will be a 1v1 fight for Raj. Grenade being popped in by Ganikos, but let's see if Ganesha will be able to connect that grenade. M31 Raj on the other hand gets knocked out, and now it will be a 1v1 fight, and Ganesha actually pulls in that fight. He gets a knock on Nishant. Kalnak is the solo player starting from his squad. Ganesha is trying to rush in, and this will be a 1v1 from Kalnak versus Ganesha. Ganesha goes for that jiggle, and that jiggle does wonder for him. And now this is a 1v3 fight. Ganesha has pulled in that 1v2 for his clan, his squad. Hawk did a little bit of damage to M31 as well, and now Ganesha will get confirmed, and it will be Team Hawk getting a little easy chicken dinner with 6 kills. Second position goes to Team TC with 9 kills. Third position goes to M31 with 12 kills. Thank you so much guys for joining in. Let's meet after a short break, and then we will be signing out today, and we will be meeting again on Thursday with another version of Weekly Wars. Thank you so much guys. The result will be up on your screens in a little while, so please do wait for that, and thank you so much. Bye bye.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain was over, keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm a fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it